Have you ever wanted to be an actor? I'm going to assume that the answer is yes because you've decided to watch this video. Lots of people imagine themselves on stage or up on a movie screen or playing a part in a television show. It seems glamorous, especially when we confuse the hard work of being a successful actor with the celebrity lifestyle that seems to go along with it. Let me be clear from the start. These videos won't be an instruction manual on becoming a wealthy, famous celebrity. Every semester when I introduced myself to a new acting class at the college, I'd always ask my students why they had decided to take my class. Many were there to fulfill a humanities requirement for graduation. A few others had done some theater in high school or maybe were interested in following a childhood ambition to perform. But there was almost always one student who would tell me they wanted to be a big star on Broadway or in Hollywood. I'm pretty sure I let them down by pointing out that if I knew how to do that, I'd be on Broadway or working in Hollywood instead of teaching community college acting classes. So acting for everyone isn't about how to be famous. It is about basic acting techniques and methods, and it's aimed at amateur actors who make up the great majority of stage performers in the United States and Canada. Communities all over North America have community or little theater groups that are made up of people who just want to express themselves through live theater. Every community deserves to have art happening in it, including both visual and performing arts. People want to live in places with vibrant music, galleries, art classes, and especially live theater. We have access to thousands of hours of movies and shows on streaming services. We can watch all kinds of funny and dramatic short videos on our phones and tablets, and nearly any song we can think of is available with a quick request to Siri or Alexa, and yet we crave the experience of entering a semi-dark theater space to watch our fellow humans play live right in front of us. If you're new to performing, I have plenty of tips to help you get started in a hobby that just might become an obsession. If you've already done some work on stage, I'll be including intermediate suggestions which could help you tackle more prominent and more challenging roles and keep progressing as an artist. Backstage technical artists may find some of the information useful to help understand the actors they work with. And if you support live theater as an audience member or a financial backer, I hope these videos may give you some insights into why those of us who create characters and tell stories on stage do what we do. The series is intentionally centered on Western theater techniques and traditions. The history of theater is incredibly varied and vibrant, and there have been and continue to be many styles of theater performance in other cultures. I encourage you to learn more about the traditions from Asia, Africa, the Middle East, South and Central America, and indigenous cultures. But our focus will be on acting styles that developed in Europe and North America, which have become the dominant form of the craft worldwide due to the influence of popular television series and motion pictures. The focus will be on those of us who do theater part-time. Maybe you get a small stipend for being in a production, but most of us don't. I think the ideas presented in these videos can be useful for any actor, though, including those who've successfully made their passion into a profession. Successful acting ideas are universal. So let go of the amateur versus pro labels for a few hours and open your mind. Like some of my former students and community theater colleagues, you may move on to make theater your full-time gig. I was dared to attend my first audition 25 years ago, and I never looked back. Dozens and dozens of productions later, I still have the same sense of excitement when reading a script for the first time. There's nowhere I'd rather be than in a rehearsal space with my fellow actors and creative people for a few hours on a weeknight. And the applause of an audience when we've successfully made them laugh, cry, and think, well, there's nothing like it. Thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing to the channel or to my newsletter to get updates on upcoming videos, and please share it with other actors. Until next time, I'm Tom Kephart. Go be an artist.